Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing? um, just been having a weird feeling that just wanted to put this out there. Watch May 15th. I think something big's going to happen on that day. And the reason why I say that is it's the anniversary. In 1948, May 15th, Israel was attacked by five different countries. Transjordan was one of the names of the things, which is weird. Transjordan. I don't know what that meant. And it said Egypt. What was the other one? Syria. Two other ones. Off the top of my head, I can't remember them right now. Weird thing is, I think something's going to happen on the 15th. Israel evidently won their independence or started as a state right before that. Excuse me. And just have a weird feeling that something's going to happen on that day. The other thing I was thinking is you got all these signs in the sky. It's almost 40 days now from, excuse me, the sign of Jonah, possibly the eclipse. 40 days after that, Jonah got swallowed by the whale. I believe he got, was he in Nineveh, I believe he went to, and, excuse me, I'm not quite awake yet. He was given, if I'm not mistaken, he was trying to warn the people in Nineveh to change their ways, and I kind of think maybe that's what's going on in the world right now. There's a lot of things happening. God's really trying to get people's attention, and meanwhile the devil's throwing as much smoke screens and distractions around to try to keep us from seeing the truth that something big's coming. And I notice it's now they're talking about these solar flares. You can go look up Rebel Call channel, or what was the other? It's the same guy that does the, oh man, I can't remember it. Oh, damn. He's done a bunch of different channels because YouTube keeps messing with him, taking him down and whatnot. He had just said that they just owned up to being able to use HARP a couple months ago. He remembered and checked it out. They've used HARP to cause aurora borealis. Why were they messing with that? Just a couple months before now, it's happening for real. I think what he was saying is they're programming us by telling us all about this natural phenomenon that's going to happen, the solar flares and all this, to pre-program us because they're about ready to pull the plug and put everybody in the dark. And I think he's right. I really think it's right around now. And I believe we're also coming to the end of Beltane. I did a couple of videos about Beltane. It's a time of year, I think it starts at May 1st, I believe, and rolls through. But for some reason, it's a witch's holiday. For some reason, obviously, it's an attack on Christianity. What I was about to say is they were burning down churches for forever and a day back, go back, I think even hundreds of years ago. Happened a lot in Germany, during Beltane. A lot of churches got burned, and maybe, excuse me, maybe it's not all witches so much as Satanists or whatever's going on there. They're attacking Christianity. Usually, don't be surprised if something big happens soon. And you can say what you want about Israel too, but May 15th, here's the deal. Israel was God's chosen. All right, Jesus was a Jew, and you can badmouth the Jews all you want. I think there's another tribe of Jews there, maybe the tribe of Dan, that are almost like fake Jews. Is what I mean. They're imposters. That's the word I'm looking for. Told you it's early in the morning still. I'm trying to get my head together. Anyway, I think a lot of people are mistaking the real Jews for the imposters. I gotta go get some coffee. Anyway, I think something big, biblical is going to happen. Something big. I might be wrong. I might look like a crazy man, but just serious. Watch right around that time period. Something. I have a feeling, a real strong feeling. So you have a good one, YouTube. I gotta get rolling. I gotta go get some coffee. I'm half asleep. So I just edited this part in, obviously. I went off and got my coffee, and I feel a little bit better, more awake. And what I was talking about was something big happening soon. And again, I was half awake when I started this video, but I left it alone because maybe God wanted it that way. I just felt like leave it alone. What I'm saying is it's been, as of the 18th of this month, I said the 15th earlier. Watch the 15th. And that's like when five Mideastern countries attacked Israel, and I think it was 1962. And in 1962, these countries, and I ran through them, Syria, and it said Transjordan. I thought that was weird because it's trans people joining up with the Palestinian whole protest. And not that, it's two different things, but just thought it was weird. I don't know what that meant. Trans probably, whatever. I know what the other trans means, but I guess they were talking about maybe Jordan had just transformed into another name. I don't know. Anyway, there was also 2 or 3 other countries. But again, what I was getting at was that I thought it was something going to happen on the 15th. It might. You know what might happen? You got all this Aurora Borealis stuff going off now, and solar flares. Maybe that's when the power does go down on the 15th. 3 days of darkness brings you to the 18th when it ends. And the 18th is 70 weeks of Daniel. I just saw it on another video that begins there, I believe. And they're calling for something to happen there. Well, maybe we're coming out of 3 days of darkness. Maybe the Aurora Borealis thing, whatever's going on with the solar flare, blows out the power grid for 3.5 days. And then we're at the end of 40 days, and on, I guess, the 18th, it would be 40 days from the eclipse. I don't know if any of this means anything, or it's just all weird coincidences, and I'm tying them together. Maybe. Just wanted to hop on there and say that, just because it felt like I needed to do that. So I usually roll with that. And sometimes you look like a crazy man, but you know what? I do it anyway, because the one time you don't do it, maybe God was talking to you and telling you, put this out there, and you have to have faith, otherwise, he can't count on you, I guess. So here I am, I'm putting it out there. See what happens. I'm probably maybe wrong. I don't want to say anything more to it, but something big's going to happen. I can tell you that right now. I can feel it coming. And maybe I'm interpreting things wrong or whatever, but watch right around that time. See ya. Have a good one, YouTube.